At Emerson, we have a sustainability framework of greening of Emerson, our four walls, what we need to do, our responsibility, greening with Emerson and our technologies and how those can make an impact, and then greening with Emerson. And this is really where we work with governments, industry groups, academic research, NGOs, and others to help advocate what the potential real pathways are to decarbonization. I think these public-private type of partnerships are really urgent at this point. We need that to help some of these novel solutions come to scale, get some of those implemented so we can all learn about them technologically, economically, and what policy pieces we might need to help motivate maybe some movement in those spaces. I think it's also a great way to make sure that there's real dialogues and we start with real starting points and the challenges we have. Getting beyond ambitions, which are good, towards actions, actionability, and then how do we make this real and how make everybody understand what we're trying to do. I'd say some of the biggest trends are around the energy transition, the system transition, right? Some of those are using lower forms of energy decarbonization, emissions management, electrification, taking out combustion processes, maybe an e-vehicle or a heat pump in a house, and basically energy efficiency. We still only actually use the third of the energy we put into the system actually gets to the end and does the things that we need. So energy efficiency still has a huge role to play. I'd say customers are interested in all those types of solutions. And I think now it feels like, especially in the past 2 or 3 years, highly motivated now to find those ways. I think our employees are engaged and really want to make this happen. I think we've all are staking our pledges in terms of how we want to move forward. And everybody's trying to figure out the how. How are we going to make this happen? So a lot of engagement, I'd say, across that spectrum of solutions right now. Emerson is a broad automation provider. We provide automation across all of the different spaces of energy, life sciences, chemicals, mining, all kinds of different things. We're also a major automation provider of compression, sensing, electronics, and software for refrigeration and air conditioning, which is a big topic in the sustainability space. Think about food, think about comfort, new refrigerants, more efficiency, and those kinds of things. So we get to see virtually everything across the sustainability spectrum. I'd say we're working on all kinds of things, novel sensing, novel solutions around the sensing piece of things. Actually, work around our electronic software, big space, using AI and other forms of software to be able to enhance things. A lot of digital enablement. Every type of industry right now, workers are being more digitally enabled, and we help to provide some of those skill sets as well. What's really fun for me in the job that I have is I get to see the real novel solutions up close. I'm working on carbon capture, biogas, making energy from waste, hydrogen, standing up a hydrogen ecosystem, and all the different use cases, whether that's the transportation use case with distributed generation and filling, or hard to abate industries, or maybe the ultimate is the green energy, where you'd have green front ends, hydrogen, storage, and then of course you can dispatch that as you need it. So it's really a lot of fun to be able to play around all of these different solutions, and I'm quite optimistic that the world can get this done. I think it's a very exciting time right now.